His verbal sparring match with Muhammad Ali set the standard for chat shows, and to generations of viewers, Sir Michael Parkinson was our greatest. He was confrontational without being aggressive, respectful but never fawning, taking his subjects seriously but never himself. Huge stars from the worlds of sport, music, film and TV passed by his sofa over 40 years. None of them will ever forget the experience. No wonder so many celebrities lined up to pay tribute to Sir Michael, who died peacefully at home on Wednesday aged 88. Another TV night, Sir David Attenborough, said, "He was a proud Yorkshireman but he was beyond region or class, he was himself." He was also an ideal interviewer for asking interesting and often important questions because he genuinely wanted to know the answer. He had a great sense of humor and didn't take himself too seriously. The 97-year-old said being interviewed by Parky was like meeting a friend, adding, "He was extremely generous, he wanted you to shine and would always laugh at your jokes and give you an opportunity to make them sound funnier than in fact they were." As well as that famous 1974 clash with Ali, in which he challenged the heavyweight champion on his belief in racial separation, Sir Michael is also known for his candid chats with footballer David Beckham, singer George Michael and actors Lauren Bacall, John Wayne, and Raquel Welch. Comedian Billy Connolly credits much of his success down to his first slot on Parkinson, his self-titled talk show, which ran from 1971 to 1982, then from 1998 to 2007. Rocketman singer Sir Elton John said he loved Parkinson's company. The 76-year-old said, "Michael Parkinson was a TV legend who was one of the greats. I loved his company and his incredible knowledge of cricket and Barnsley Football Club. A real icon, who brought out the very best in his guests." BBC Director General Tim Davie, 56, said, "Michael was the king of the chat show and he defined the format for all the presenters and shows that followed. He interviewed the biggest stars of the 20th century in a way that enthralled the public." Michael was not only brilliant at asking questions, he was also a wonderful listener. Michael was truly one of a kind, an incredible broadcaster and journalist who will be hugely missed. Actor Sir Michael Caine, 90, said, "He was charming, always wanted to have a laugh. Always looked forward to being interviewed by him." Sir Michael was knighted by the Queen in 2008. He married Mary Hannigan in 1959 and the couple had 3 children and 8 grandchildren. In 2013, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, getting the all clear 2 years later. Parky's successor as the BBC's chat show star, Graham Norton, 60, said, "As a chat show host, he was the gold standard that will never be matched." Comedian, actor and broadcaster Sir Michael Palin, 80, said the publicists lit the fireworks if you got on Parkinson's show. He said, he wanted to get people on his show who entertained him and therefore who he thought would entertain the audience. He was a very good journalist, and it was important for him not to give people an easy ride. But he did basically choose people he liked, because he liked to be entertained himself. Comedian Stephen Fry said being interviewed by Sir Michael was impossibly thrilling. The 65-year-old added, "The genius of Parky was that unlike most people, he was always 100% himself. On camera and off. Authentic is the word I suppose. One should get used to the parade of people falling off the edge, but frankly one doesn't." So long, Parky. Born in Barnsley, Sir Michael's two great sporting loves were Yorkshire County Cricket Club and Barnsley FC. The White Rose County held a minute's silence before yesterday's one-day game against Hampshire at Clifton Park, York, while the Tykes said, "The town has lost one of its favourite sons, and our thoughts are with his family and friends." Parkinson switched from the BBC to ITV1 in 2004 and ran until 2007, when Sir Michael brought down the curtain with a final show featuring David Beckham, Sir Michael Caine, Sir David Attenborough, Dame Judi Dench, Dame Edna Everage, Billy Connolly, Peter Kay, and Jamie Cullum. Speaking on the final show, he said, "Over the years, it has been a privilege to meet some of the most intelligent and interesting people. It has always been a great joy. I shall miss it." His TV career also included ITV's TVAM breakfast program, televised charades show Give Us a Clue and BBC One game show Going for a Song. On the radio, Sir Michael had a stint hosting Desert Island Discs on BBC Radio 4 in the 1980s. He was also an award-winning sports writer. In his final TV interview, in November last year, Sir Michael was asked who he would like to quiz at the moment. He replied, "The interview any self-respecting journalist would want to do now is with President Putin. He's the man who controls us, we are in the palm of his hand. What's he going to do? What's he all about? I mean, you can't be so far removed from reality that you don't wake up every morning and think what the hell is going to happen today? We are in a terrible political situation, the war. And Putin is the man who has caused this concern.